Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of tricks. First, we were talking about Herrera Muñeco. So I'm going to copy this case so I can see everything that was entered before the generation, because now that it's closed, I cannot open it anymore. So I go to copy and copy complete. This will copy the full report. Takes a second. I think my internet is not working very well. Sorry for the delay. Okay. So now I have here Herrera Muñeco and it's open, so I can continue. Here continue, and you can see all the images here and the case notes with the patient history that you added. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say something here. I was checking, and because it says here fluid and gas filled intestinal tract and spondylosis, this could be added, like the AI could take this and put it as part of the report because it's here. Also, there is here enlarged heart. This is why in some of the generation that you did, it was talking about the heart. So I'm going to take all of this out. The other thing I'm going to say is that you noticed that it says no obvious foreign body obstructive pattern were identified. This is not true. Like, there is something wrong here, right? And there is a jejunal lymph node measuring 40 millimeters. So what happened is that it took this image with the, let me click on the 40 here, this image of the jejunum with the 40 millimeters, and it added it like as a lymph, which is not okay. So what is missing here is there are two ways you can do this. First is to have a label, because there is no label, so it doesn't know what it's measuring. So I'm going to edit here and add a label here. I'm going to say foreign body, okay, and save. So this is the same thing that if you would add this label in the ultrasound machine, but instead of in the machine, you are adding it here. And then I'm going to regenerate. Okay, so now it's going to take all the same images, but it's going to take the jejunum with foreign body, and it's not going to take any of the history that we had before in the case notes. Another way to do this is, instead of adding a label like we just did, to add the label again, you click on edit here. And then you can add labels wherever you want, with any clarification you want per image. But what I want to say is that because I'm not adding all the history, it should not talk about the heart or anything like that. As you can see here, it says a small intestine. In the jejunum, a luminal structure is observed of 40 millimeter with a hyperechoic, which is the white line, wall and anechoic content generated distal acoustic shadow. My brother said it was a mango seed. And here it says jejunal foreign body. So just by adding the label, it improves. The other way to do it, if you don't want to add a label, you can add here in the initial data in the case notes. If you don't have a label or you saw something, the idea is that you can have like intestine foreign body, or you can dictate it and it's going to do the same. So it's going to take it and use it in the right way. Okay, I'm going to leave it like this and stop recording. Thank you. We saw two things. First, how to copy. Second, how to label, and the importance of the labels. The last thing I wanted to show you here is that it's still here, Herrera Muñeco. It's copied, right? So any of these reports, you can click here, copy complete. That is what we did.